What happens when sisterly love turns into sisterly chaos? When two of the most famous women in the world, Kim Kardashian and Khloé Kardashian, let their emotions boil over for the cameras? In the glitz and glam of Calabasas, not every fight ends with a designer hug. This season, a shocking moment unfolds. Kim Kardashian slams Khloé for what she calls unbearable mood swings. But is this just another Kardashian clash for the show? Or a real fracture in one of reality TV's strongest sisterly bonds? The truth is deeper and darker than anyone expected. The cameras begin rolling inside the luxurious Kardashian mansion, sleek marble floors, perfectly placed orchids, and an air thick with tension. The sisters, once inseparable, now sit on opposite ends of the room, the silence between them louder than any argument. The narrator's voice lowers, filled with intensity. Kim and Khloé Kardashian have been each other's emotional anchors, balancing fame, heartbreak, and scrutiny together. But this time, something feels different. Something feels broken. Kim, perfectly composed yet visibly frustrated, leans forward on the couch. Her tone is sharp, deliberate, the way only Kim Kardashian can deliver a verbal strike. Khloé, I can't do this anymore. Your mood swings are unbearable. One minute you're laughing, the next you're slamming doors. It's exhausting. Khloé looks up, her signature fierce energy flickering beneath her calm exterior. The tension crackles like static. The crew watches, frozen, as the room fills with the kind of silence that says everything. Khloé finally responds. You think it's easy, Kim? You think I want to feel like this all the time? I've been through hell, and instead of support, I get judgment from my own sister. The narrator's voice returns, framing the moment with gravity. This confrontation wasn't just another on-screen spat. It was the culmination of weeks, maybe months, of quiet resentment, bottled-up emotions, and the strain of living life under a global microscope. Flashback footage rolls Khloé pacing through her massive closet, talking on her phone late at night. The stress of motherhood, business ventures, and lingering relationship pain show in her every move. Kim's earlier interviews play back her calm words, masking deeper concern. Khloé Espin. So up and down lately, Kim had confessed to producers. One moment she's full of energy, the next she's completely shutting everyone out. It's like walking on eggshells. Back in the present, the argument heats up. Kim crosses her arms. Her voice clipped but emotional. Khloé, I'm not saying you're a bad person, but when your moods change every 5 minutes, it's hard for anyone to be around you. Even mom's scared to say anything anymore. Khloé shakes her head, her voice trembling but strong. You know what's unbearable? Pretending to be okay when everyone expects you to be perfect. The narrator speaks over a slow zoom on Khloé's face, a storm of hurt and defiance. Behind the glamorous Instagram posts and business empires, there's a truth the cameras rarely capture: the emotional toll of being a Kardashian. For Khloé, those pressures often manifest as frustration, self-doubt, and what Kim now calls unbearable mood swings. The scene shifts to a private interview setup. Kim sits alone, reflecting. I love Khloé. She's my best friend, my sister. But I can't lie, sometimes her energy just takes over the whole room. I've learned to be calm under pressure, but she feels everything. And when she's upset, everyone feels it too. Cut to Khloé in her own confessional. Kim has this way of saying things like she's helping, but it feels like an attack. I know I've been emotional. I know I've been hard to deal with. But I'm human. And if she can't understand that, then maybe she doesn't know me as well as she thinks. The narrator interjects softly, setting the tone. In a family built on unity and image, vulnerability can sometimes feel like betrayal. And when that vulnerability turns into volatility, the world watches and judges. Footage rolls of family dinners, tense silences, and subtle eye rolls between Kim and Khloé. Even their mother, Kris Jenner, can sense the divide. You two need to talk this out, Kris pleads during one scene. This family doesn't work when there's tension between you. Kim responds firmly. Mom, I am trying, but I can't keep enabling this behavior. It's not fair to everyone else. Khloé stands abruptly. So now I'm the problem? Got it. The narrator's tone darkens. The fight spiraled beyond words. It became symbolic. Two sisters representing two sides of fame. Control versus chaos, composure versus emotion. Later that night, off-camera mics pick up fragments of conversation. Khloé's voice, quieter now, filled with pain. She doesn't see how hard it is. Every time I try to hold it together, someone calls me dramatic. Maybe I am, but at least I feel things. The footage cuts to Kim sitting in her car, tears welling in her eyes as she speaks to a producer. I hate fighting with Khloé, but I can't keep pretending everything's fine. Sometimes love means being honest, even when it hurts. The narrator steps in again, almost whispering. Honesty has always been the Kardashian family's double-edged sword. It's what made them famous and what tears them apart. Days later, the sisters meet again. No cameras, no glam squads, just two women trying to find peace in a world that constantly demands their perfection. Khloé's voice breaks the silence first. I've been struggling. Kim, the mood swings. They're real. I don't know what's going on with me half the time. Maybe I need help. Kim reaches out, her tone softer now. I know. I just want you to be okay, Coco. I shouldn't have said it like that. It came from frustration, not hate. Khloé smiles faintly, tears forming. I just wish people would stop acting like I'm some ticking time bomb. The narrator returns, reflective, in that moment. The cameras captured something rare, not the drama that fuels the show, but the raw, human connection that keeps this family together. Montage plays the sisters laughing again during a photo shoot, helping each other with their kids, sharing a quiet moment at dinner. The fight is over for now, but the scars it left are reminders of the pressures that never fade. For Kim Kardashian, confronting Khloé wasn't about anger. It was about love dressed as tough truth. For Khloé, being called out wasn't betrayal. It was a painful reminder that even the strongest hearts can crack. The documentary's tone shifts toward resolution. In a family where emotions are currency and vulnerability is entertainment. Moments like these remind us that beneath the designer dresses and billion-dollar brands lie real people, real feelings, and real pain. The camera pans out over Los Angeles, the city of dreams and drama. The Kardashians built an empire on being seen. But sometimes, being seen too much means being misunderstood. Kim Kardashian may have slammed Khloé's unbearable mood swings. But beneath that criticism lies something deeper, a plea for understanding. As the credits near, the narrator concludes with quiet gravity. Every family fights, but when your fights are filmed, edited, and broadcast to millions, the wounds cut deeper. Kim and Khloé's clash reminds us that behind every headline, there's a heartbeat. Behind every scandal, there's a story. And behind every Kardashian moment, there's a sister just trying to be heard. The screen fades to black with one final voiceover. Kim's soft, reflective tone. People will twist it, call it drama. Say I slammed Khloé, but all I really did was cared too much. And then Khloé's voice, overlapping raw, sincere. Maybe my moods are unbearable, but at least they're real, and that's something no one can take from me. The music swells, haunting, emotional, cinematic. The audience is left not just with gossip, but with a glimpse into the fragility of family under fame. In the world of the Kardashians, the narrator finishes, truth and drama are two sides of the same coin. And this time, the cost of honesty was heartbreak and healing.